Making a decision. Does it make any difference if you make a decision or not? There's many times I've not bothered to make a decision and just kind of ho-hum, let life bump me around one way or the other, and had to deal with the results. A lot of times the results were not what I wanted, but I didn't make a decision. I let other people make the decision for me. So I couldn't blame myself for the outcome. I could always blame them. A lot of times not making a decision is a defense mode. But if there's a goal you really want, if there's something you really want to have in your life, decision is a really important step. You can wish for it. You can write it down. You can repeat it to yourself. You can have pictures all over the place that you look at. But until you make the decision that you want that thing or that you want to become this, until you make the kind of decision that's irrevocable, that there are no other way that you're going to behave toward getting that object or that goal in your life, then a true decision has been made. Then you're on the right path at the right level of that goal that you want to get. So what does that do? Well, it kind of changes your attitude a bit, because now you're sure that's what you want to do. You're sure that's what you want to become. You start behaving that way. You start thinking that way more often. Oh, I'm this now. I'm a writer now. I'm going to be a writer. I am a writer. And you start behaving that way. You start looking at writing books. You start hanging around people who are authors. Opportunities start showing up. Wow, I didn't know that was available. I didn't know that was here, because you made a decision. The universe starts putting things in front of you now. You become more aware of these things now. You are in a position to take advantage of them now because of your belief. Well, I don't have the money to be an author, but if you say, I am an author, and you don't worry about it, then things will come your way. Well, you will have the money. Well, I don't have the training. How can I be an author? Yet you made the decision to be an author. And once you make that decision, opportunity shows up, training shows up, money shows up. You will be surprised. Believe me. This is how many great accomplishments have occurred in the past. Take a look at the Wright brothers. They didn't know how to fly. They didn't know what flew, but they said they were going to build a flying machine. Well, what happened? They did. It's because of the decision, opportunities show, support becomes available, training becomes available, learning becomes available. All kinds of resources start showing up because you made the decision. So when you decide on a goal, like I want to become a writer, and then your goal is I am a writer, and your goal is I feel like I'm writing books now. You start behaving and feeling and put emotion into it, opportunities and things will show up. All of a sudden, programs on how to write a book, programs on how to get it published, things that you never even knew to look for before. It's the decision that causes all those things to start coming together. So when you're looking to achieve a goal, you're going to have to decide, and decide with emotion, and decide with commitment. And that will start the wheels turning for you accomplishing your goal.